We are live.
Terrific. I'm going to take questions on Twitter and in the stream chat. You're still a little far left. Let me scoot over some. We could probably just move the camera too. I didn't even think of that.
Well, either way.
All right. As soon as we're confirmed live, there I see us. Okay, so we're actually live now for Target Practice Episode 6. I'm Ask Joshy as usual, hosting this lovely talk show format stream that we've been doing. Last week we had Fragdolls. The week before that we had Golden Boy. Before that we had Epsilon and a couple others. We've been just interviewing them, figuring out what they've been up to in the past, what brought them to Shootmania, stuff like that. So, sycknesS, you want to say hello and introduce yourself?
How's it going? I'm Brian sycknesS Mitchell, I guess, and I've been playing FPS games competitively since early 2000s, and I'm glad to be here, you know.
Okay. I can already tell this is going to be quiet, so let's just get it close. There you go. So
hey
that make sure they can hear us, because I can barely hear you on my headset, but
okay.
that's all good. Either way, I'm sure they'll let us know if it's too quiet. But yeah, you've been playing FPS games a long time. What are some of the games that you played in the past?
Well, I started out with, well, if we're going to go all the way back, the first competitive game I played was Natural Selection, but before that I played Half-Life Deathmatch a little bit. You know, some Counter-Strike early betas, but the first game that I really played competitively was Natural Selection, and you know, to this day I still think it's one of the best FPSs in existence, because you know it also incorporates the strategy aspect, so it's kind of like an RTS / FPS, which is a pretty cool dynamic that it brings, I think. So yeah, I got started with that with my brother Natagast and my good buddy Pain User. We all grew up together, and we competed in that for a while, and then from there I moved to Counter-Strike and Team Fortress 2 as far as FPSs go. I would later play some StarCraft 2 competitively too as well, but for the FPSs, those are the main ones I've played. And you know, I've dabbled with games like Quake, you know, CPMA, but I never really played those competitively. You know, just more so for fun.
What about Natural Selection? Can you explain how the game works? Because I've actually never played it, but you said there's an RTS element. I've never played it, man. It's Natural Selection. I played Unreal Tournament.
Okay, I actually play a little bit of that. Yeah. Never competitively, but so basically what it is it's 6 versus 6, and it's aliens versus Marines.
Okay.
So the Marines have a commander, and that's kind of like StarCraft a little bit. He gets to drop med packs and stuff for his team, and he builds up. You drop resource nodes, actually. So you gain resources by you know, building a building on a resource node, and then as long as you have that, you just get, you know,
you just defend it as a.
Well, I mean, it's a big map, and there's, you know, usually around 10 resource nodes. So a lot of the game is, you know, based on how many you can hold, you know, what part of the maps you can take.
What's size teams are there actually in Natural Selection?
6 versus 6.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And so one of the Marines is a commander. He's just in his command chair. He's got an overview look, and he's dropping structures, you know, getting upgrades for the Marines, stuff like that. And then the aliens, they start with 1 hive. And there's 3 hive locations on any given map.
Gotcha.
And if they drop, they can buy another hive, and what that does is give all the aliens special abilities. So
I see. So you're just building up over time, and how do you actually win in Natural Selection?
Well, for the aliens to win, they have to kill all the Marines and all their respawning structures and the command chair.
Okay.
And for the Marines to win, they have to kill all the hives and all the aliens.
All right. So how long does a normal game take?
Oh, well, some games can end pretty quick, but usually I would say, it's hard to remember exactly how long they took, but...
Like, were we talking hours or...?
Well, because you play one side of aliens and one side of Marines, so yeah, it could be about an hour-ish. Sometimes they were over in, you know, 30 minutes if you know, one team was way better than the other, but... yeah, usually around 45 minutes, I would guess. Okay.
So, but did you actually compete in Natural Selection on like a sponsored team or just online ladders, or what did the scene look like back then?
Oh, I mean, this was back in, you know, 2003, 2004-ish. You know, there wasn't too much money in esports back then.
Of course,
so we just did online tournaments. We played in Cal. And
They had Cal had natural selection turns.
Right,
Oh
yeah,
wow.
they did.
Okay.
And then we also played in a couple other. We played in UGS, I think, was one of the leagues we played in, or was it UGL? One of the two.
I think UGL sounds familiar.
I think it might have been UGL. And then there's also a couple invitational tournaments too that we played in.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but it was all online. They never had a LAN for natural selection, sadly.
Too bad.
Too bad indeed. Yeah, but it was fun. You know, there was a lot of competition too. But yeah, all in all, it was a great game.
Is that what so you first started with natural selection? How did you even know that you wanted to play it, or like?
Well,
I mean,
it actually came out on Halloween.
mm-hmm.
I think in '02. Don't quote me on that though. It definitely came out on Halloween.
Okay.
But well, me, my brother, and my buddy Pain User, we were all playing, you know, Half-Life mods like TFC stuff.
Oh,
like
so
that.
you were actually already playing.
We were playing
FPS.
We,
Okay.
we weren't playing competitively.
Right.
So natural selection was the first game we actually got into competitively, and you know we all started pubbing it, and you know we just had a great time playing it. It was it was really cool. There was one point where you could full on bunny hop with both
Mm-hmm.
aliens and Marines. They ended up taking it out for Marines in one of the patches because it was kind of a little overpowered for them to have it. But throughout the whole game, you could still bunny hop with the aliens, which is a nice movement mechanic in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you could really just jump around the map, going really quickly, and it was just an extra added skill that I think was really valuable in as far as how good the game was.
So that's like the main two FPS things that you've got is what weapons do you have, how do they work, and then what movement do you have, and how does it work? But
and the gameplay mode.
Exactly.
Too,
well, modes are all. I mean, you have to know how to shoot and how to move to play any of them.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So those are like the two universal. You know, the movement in Tribes is entirely unique from the movement in Shootmania is entirely unique from Quake. So. And then weapons are basically the only other one. But even if you have an instant kill laser or something like that, it's going to be slightly different from game to game.
Yeah.
But you said after natural selection, you got into not TF2 yet. What happened after that?
Counter-Strike 1.6 was the next game. And so I actually started going to UCSB in '05. And by chance, I met some people from some of my computer science classes. And they all played CS. They had a 4-man team, and they were looking for one more.
Mm-hmm.
And they ended up picking me up, which was nice to play with people from my school and all that good stuff.
So it was just like a team, not a college team, but a team you met in college.
Yeah, a team I met in college. We were called Man Down, and we started in Calo. I was new to CS.
Mm.
They'd all been playing for a while. They had been in Calo, I think, for a few seasons. They were just kind of having fun with it.
Mm-hmm.
But when I joined, we all decided we wanted to take it a little bit more seriously, and we were able to each season progressively move up one league. So we went from Calo the first season to Intermediate the second season to Main the season after that to Premier the season after that.
That's good progression.
Yeah, it was a good progression. We're putting in a good amount of time. We went to a bunch of local California lands too. So yeah, that was really fun.
Did you win anything?
We got second place in Cal Main season. I don't even know. We kind of got owned in the finals, though. I still remember that. It was like 16-2 or something. We lost to this team called So Lucky. They were our buddies. They were Californians too. But yeah, other than that, no. We were just steadily moving up, and we got really good, and we were in the invite placement, and then we disbanded. Some of the players lost interest.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah.
How long of a span was this that you were playing Counter-Strike with these guys?
This was over, I guess,
like
4
your
or 5
whole
seasons.
college career?
No. It was maybe a year or two.
Oh, okay.
And then after that, I joined a few different teams. But before that, somewhere in there, I started playing TF2.
Right.
And then I came back and ended up playing with some people that are now on Area 51. Actually, just one person, S. Gares, and we played in a season of ESEA Invite and CVOP.
Oh, that is SGARES. Okay, I do remember that name from PAX.
Right.
Yeah, so he was definitely one of the guys playing.
Yeah, he was playing Shootmania there. He told me later, he was like, "That game is so hard, man. I don't even know what I was doing."
And he's been playing Counter-Strike. He's been playing FPS since 2004.
He's been playing. He's been playing Counter-Strike since then. He just had a good showing at ESWC France, which was pretty sweet.
Oh, nice.
They got third place there.
Area
so
51 did?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I was happy for him. I was staying up late.
That was for
watching
Global
his
Offensive?
matches. Yeah, that was for CSGO, yeah.
Cool. So Counter-Strike, did you ever end up, I mean, you played at a state level, but what, did you ever play on a national level? Did you ever get like a sponsorship or what?
Well, we got sponsored briefly when we were playing in ESEA Invite and COP from this team Legacy, but you know, we never really competed on. We were competing in those leagues on a national level, but we never, you know, did anything international or anything like that.
Gotcha.
And,
this was back when esports was still small fries, like.
Yeah, it was still. I mean, there were global events that were going on. This was maybe like 09 or maybe.
Oh, really?
No. No. This was actually, that's a lie.
It had to be way earlier, right?
07.
Right.
Or something like that. And I had switched back and forth between TF2 and CS a couple of times. It's all a little foggy in my memory.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so that was fun. But then TF2, I guess, was the game where I became the most known, I guess, out of any of the games.
So you weren't like you know, well known for Counter-Strike. I mean. Yeah,
I mean, I guess like, you know, I was competing against some of the best teams in America, but you know, as far as anything outside America or anything like that, not really. You know,
gotcha.
I was on a pretty good team. But you know, I wasn't a standout player or anything like that.
All right. So TF2, what changed with TF2? Like what made you want to play it better, and how did you actually manage to do that?
I think there's a couple of reasons. I think one of the reasons was CS it had been a game for so long, and there was already so many established players that it was kind of hard to break into that upper level of elite players.
Just trying to break into like chess or something now.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you just pick it up, but there's already so many people that are already there. And TF2 was a new game. The community was also definitely a little bit smaller, so the competition wasn't as fierce, but at the same time, you know, there was still a lot of good players playing it. But you know, I started playing TF2 a lot, so probably more than I was playing Counter-Strike, and you know, just I guess all the experience I had from other games and stuff just translated well into TF2.
So you just played like, you know, all the normal modes, ladders. What kind of like competition did you start with for TF2?
As far as tournaments and stuff
yeah.
go? Yeah, it was like leagues. There was a lot of tournaments going on too, especially around the release of the game. Yeah, it was mainly leagues and just, you know, big tournaments that I was playing in.
Gotcha. How did you ended up with a sponsored team though for TF2, didn't you?
Yeah, I played for a couple sponsored teams. I played for Pandemic, Complexity, and Evil Geniuses.
That was not around CGS time, was it? The TV show
was
stuff?
around. We actually played in a CGS Pro-Am for TF2 kind of right before they flopped.
Gotcha.
And that was actually the biggest prize pool tournament for TF2 that I played in. I think it was around, I don't know, around $6,000-ish.
Gotcha. Like there. For the whole pool or for first?
For first place.
Okay.
If I remember, it was somewhere around there, between 4 and...
Man, I've been in spelling bees for more money. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm not going to say TF2 is the moneymaker or anything, but that was fun to play, and that was all online. They were actually thinking about picking up TF2, I think, for CGS, but that was, you know, then they died. And you know, that's a whole nother story.
Too bad.
I could talk about that for days.
Well,
but,
you could talk about it for days. I mean, I'm not going to stop you. What specifically are you talking about here for CGS?
Well, the CGS, I don't know. It just seemed like the format of it was kind of weird. You know, they had different games that they were playing, and
the different cities that they represented, like Los Angeles Complexity, even though they're based in like Texas and all this weird stuff.
that was weird. But I mean, the scoring of it was really weird because you had, you know, people playing Counter-Strike Source.
Oh, that's right.
They would get, you know, X amount of points, and that would go into like their overall team. They had like a fighter game in there too.
They molded FPS for TV too, so they had to change like rule sets and stuff.
Yeah, and they gave you like 16,000 money to start in CS Source, which was interesting. You know, I don't know, but overall, you know, playing with your teammates that are, you know, you have no like effect on their play because they're playing a totally different game, and then that all adding up to a total score, really kind of, I don't think it was a good way to run.
So rather than like IPL5, where we've got our League of Legends tournament, our StarCraft tournament, and our Shootmania tournament, this was like you could enter with all 3 teams, and your cumulative results.
Yeah, each team had to have essentially
okay.
all of the games. They had players from all the games. They did a draft, and they drafted players.
Like, so I know some of the titles were Dead or Alive, I think.
I believe that was one of them.
Dead or Alive, FIFA, or some sports game, Madden or FIFA, I can't remember.
I think it was FIFA.
I think they had a racing game.
Yeah.
And I'm struggling to remember Forza or something, maybe.
I think it might have been Forza.
And then Counter-Strike. So every team had to have players for each of those. You said they did do a draft?
Yeah, they drafted players.
That's interesting. So they just started a pool at the beginning of the season with, I guess, 20 from each game or something like that? Or
some roughly like that.
Yeah, but then they just went in order and picked players.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so they had a draft. Yeah, it was an interesting take on esports. I don't really think
I never paid any attention to it like back then, so I did not even know that's how it worked. I mean, I knew there was like LA Complexity and the New York whatever and the Carolina nuclear or something. I don't even remember. Yeah, something like that. I remember the logo. The logo was like the radioactive symbol.
Yeah.
And like Kat Gunn, I'm friends with Kat, and she was on Complexity then.
Right.
So she told me some stuff about it, but it's just a bizarre system.
It was a strange system.
Yeah.
It was on TV too.
That's true.
They could have done so much with it, but.
And DJ Wheat was was one of the commentators for that. Yep.
He was.
Good old DJ Wheat, CGS days.
Yeah.
So TF2, you said you started competitively. You said you played for Pandemic. Was that just like how do you get discovered by an actual team? Like, what did you put in work, like contacting a bunch of teams, or
first what happened was I started playing with my brother, and some other people. We started a team called Comedy Option.
Okay.
And we were actually doing really well on the scene. And then this was back when crits were enabled for. And some of the viewers right now probably already know what I'm talking about. But anyway, crits were enabled, and this was like this just infuriated the whole competitive scene because you couldn't turn them off. So we had this one match. We were doing well in this tournament, and it's on this map called 2-4. It's a CTF map.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So it's on 2-4, and we have it's like a stalemate. I think it's 1-1, and then I think it ends up going to overtime or something like that, or the time's ticking down. And we kind of feel like we're doing a little bit better. We're getting the flag further out. We're defending a little bit better.
It's just like a matter of time.
Yeah. So we're feeling good about it, and then this guy he's a soldier, and he drops into our basement, grabs the flag, starts running out. I think on entry he gets two kills with crits. It's just a one-shot rocket. You connect anywhere in like the general area, and you pretty much get a kill automatically. So he ends up getting, I think, 5 or 6 kills with all crits in a row, and he just runs the flag all the way
straight back. Yeah.
So, and I think they beat us 2-1, and then after that team died.
Gotcha.
They were just so pissed. They were like, "What? That's so
right."
BS.
That was your team died.
My team died. I think I was the only one that actually ended up continuing to play TF2 after that, because that just demoralized everyone.
Yeah, I believe it.
Oh, crits! Like this game's silly. But so after that, it was kind of easy for me to find a team, more or less. I applied to a couple teams, I guess, and then I ended up joining this team called Saggett and Tights, which is a pretty awesome name. Actually, and back then I was playing with Felons and Hot Mustard.
Oh, really?
Those guys were
so
on
Third
that
Coast.
team.
These guys, the viewers might
right.
actually recognize some names.
So now we're actually getting relevant here.
Felons and Hot Mustard.
Hot Mustard. Yeah,
Okay.
he used to be Rem back then, and we did really well with that team. Then we got picked up by Devastation.
Was this just, what size were those teams? 5v5?
It was 6v6.
6v6.
So you'd have like a medic, 2 soldiers, a demo, and 2 scouts usually.
Gotcha.
And then sometimes,
no engineers?
Well, sometimes a scout would go NG or a scout would go sniper for a little bit, depending on the situation. But yeah, so that was fun. And then we kept playing, and we did pretty well on that team. We cracked a lot under pressure. So Third Coast, don't crack on these qualies, man.
This is the last one.
The last one.
They took Epsilon to like 13-11, or
Yeah, I
actually
know.
it was
That
15-13.
was epic, and that was in the game decider, huh?
Yeah. That was the very last game of the very last round.
Like, holy man. No, they're gonna do well in this qualifier. I can tell.
What about your other boys, Carnage, the Bears, and Griffin? They're
well,
they're looking to win this qualifier for themselves.
Yeah, Carnage was a TF2 player as well, and De Bears comes from CS. He's an old school CS 1.6 player. He's awesome. I don't know. I can't. They're both. They're all my buddies. I can't make any hard predictions here, but I think if they end up playing each other, I think that would be in the next round. Not in the one that's going on right now.
We can just quickly check. I don't think. Let's see. This is the first qualifier. I don't think they'll run into each other just yet until the round of 4, the semifinals.
Okay.
Is when they would actually meet up. And on the other side, I kind of predict probably ESP Junior versus Alpha Males.
Yeah.
For that semifinal.
But again, I mean, do not jump unless is more. Those are both good teams too.
That's true. These teams actually, Asphyxia and Laphogs Forever, are playing, I think, right now.
Oh, okay.
So we'll have those results up soon. But either way, there's. I wish it was bigger in Australia. Oh, that would be cool if Australia had a nice big Shootmania scene.
Yeah, I was talking to one of my old natural selection buddies yesterday, and he was saying, the same exact thing, and he was just like, I mean, it's. But I mean, in Australia, there's only so many people down there.
Yeah, and internet is horrible in Australia.
Yeah, I know.
I lived in Australia for 5 months.
You did?
And
I did not know that.
I destroyed our bandwidth cap because I had no idea that was a thing.
Okay.
So story time, everybody. I was watching. I was just streaming video like all the time, like an episode or two of Futurama or whatever. Before bed, just throw something on the laptop because that's what I did in college in the U.S.
Yeah.
I would just fire something up on the computer, watch from bed, and fall asleep.
Standard business, right there.
So in Australia, I'm doing that, and like a week into that, our internet slows to like a trickle. It's like imagining like you have to take a shower, but you're only getting like 2 drops at a time. You still had internet, but it was so slow. It was like unusable. Yeah. So I was like, so this is bad. Like I can't even check my email. It takes like 15 minutes to check the email.
Wow, that is bad.
And
that's
like
terrible.
my housemates were really pissed off. They're like, who used all the internet? I was like, that's a joke, right? So it's like, who ate all the cookies? Like, who used all the internet? You're joking. And they're like, no, we have a 2 gig bandwidth limit every month. I was like, that's insane. I can't believe it. But ESL Australia is actually ramping up Shootmania. I've seen a lot of like little cups and stuff that they're starting up. So Australia is going to develop some scene at least, at least a little bit. But what were we talking about? Yeah, we were talking about TF2. You said pandemic. So you applied for, like, back then you could just apply for teams? And
well, I mean, I knew the players that were on the teams just because we all competed against each other. We scrimmed against each other. We had some kind of repertoire. But, so I just, talked to them and tried to figure out what the best fit was. And some people needed like a scout or whatever.
What kind of stuff could teams like that even offer you back then? Because there weren't events all the time like there are now. There weren't.
Some of the teams offered, travel to LANs, and we got to keep our winnings, and they also gave us keyboards, mice, all that good stuff, headsets.
Okay, that helps.
Yeah.
Typical sponsorship stuff. That makes sense.
Right. Yeah. So I was pretty happy with that. It was cool.
What you said was pandemic first, or that was just one of them?
Pandemic was first.
Okay, and then
we moved from the same team moved from pandemic to complexity.
Gotcha.
And then after that, finally, I joined EG.
Oh, so both of us were on complexity briefly. I was on for all last year. But only as media.
Okay. Well, that's a little different now, isn't it?
Maybe. I mean, I think I was a little bit more famous than the players, though.
That's probably true. I know who Ask Josh is.
Yeah, Rise, and Anti-Mage, and those guys. I think I had a little more recognition. I feel bad talking about that, but
now they got TriMaster.
They do. They have TriMaster, QXC. They've got a couple Korean players. Gonzi's still on complexity.
Yeah.
Hart is still on complexity. Killer left, but who knows what he's doing, military or something like that. Either way, that's StarCraft stuff. No one cares about that. But you were on complexity and Evil Geniuses?
Yes, that's correct.
They have just their TF2 squad. How long did that last?
TF2 squad. Oh man.
And how does a team fall apart? That's another kind of interesting question.
Well, I mean, there's different ways a team can fall apart. There's I don't know.
Like why did you stop playing for complexity? Why did you stop playing for EG?
Well, it's a couple of the times I switched over to Counter-Strike. We were doing well in a lot of tournaments, and I kind of wanted to join a game that had more competition.
Gotcha.
So that's when I first switched back to CS 1.6, and that was fun, but that was short-lived, and then I came back, and obviously it replaced me or whatever. So
I see. So it's your own
some
fault.
of that. It's my own fault. Yeah.
You're flip-flopping a little too much.
Yeah, I was flip-flopping a little bit.
Do you regret that now, or what?
No, I mean I liked playing in the games that I played, and I had fun playing them all.
Well, I mean, Complexity and EG don't exactly have TF2 teams now, so I guess that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They don't have CS teams either. They don't have anything except StarCraft.
Yeah, I know, because StarCraft came in and it was just like chomp, chomp, chomp. We're gonna eat up all the monies.
I don't even know what was there before StarCraft. It was just Halo. Like that's what I thought. It was like Halo and World of Warcraft when StarCraft started.
TF2.
TF2 was not at like MLG or ESL.
No, it wasn't. Sadly, it wasn't. Yeah. I wish it was. That would have been awesome.
Where was TF2 actually played? TF2 like what kind of events?
They had an Envision in 08, which was a big NVIDIA tournament thing.
Yeah.
It was also like an expo sort of thing for them. They had one in, where was it? I think it was near Sacramento. It was some sort of Intel LAN thing.
Gotcha. But they were like one-offs.
Yeah, they were one-offs. But then also now ESEA has a TF2 LAN.
Oh, okay.
So that's every few months. I think the next one's actually coming up this next weekend.
In California?
Or not this weekend, but the one after that. It's in Texas, I believe.
Would you go to that?
I've been to one or two of those. I was just in one. I was just at one, in I think it was March.
This year?
The start of March this year. I played for a team called The Experiment. We ended up getting 3rd place there.
Nice. And what'd you get for that? Some cash?
Some cash, yeah. We got not too much. There's not much money in TF2 still.
Right.
But there's a lot of teams in TF2. They have a in ESEA they have an open intermediate and an invite division. So, as far as computer games, I think that and CS:GO right now are the biggest games.
Okay. So I'm actually a little bit surprised because I know that you played StarCraft with Check 6. And you still, like, while you were with Check 6, you were, like, sneaking off to play TF2 in Texas and stuff like that?
Yeah, that was kind of a one-time thing. They needed I was roster riding them because they're some of my buddies. And then come playoffs, one of their players couldn't really go.
Oh, I see.
And I ended up offering my services. I was rusty, though. I could have played better, but, it was still a fun experience. Yeah, it was good times.
All right. So Ryan actually competing even all the way up to this year. I actually have no competitive FPS experience except online ladders. So we had a thing for Unreal Tournament. IGL and OGL were the 2 ladders, but winning them didn't mean anything, and like there were no prizes. It was just like it was purely which team is better? Oh, let's check this, ladder ranking or whatever. And you'd see, this team played this team twice and won twice or whatever. So you could, it was all for bragging rights. So scrims you could, dick around and have like your worst players hop in. But a ladder match, it was like, okay, you're benched, like we need absolutely everybody. If like their hotshot doesn't show up, they like threaten him and like we're gonna kick you off the team and stuff. But that's all it was.
Business.
There was no contracts, or it was just clans fighting each other every once in a while. Like that was my competitive history. You said Seltzer comes from TF2 also?
And Torch.
Did you well, I know they both played, but what did they compete?
They did play in some tournaments. They I think we played against them at I want to say it was Envision.
She was on PMS.
Yeah, PMS H2O had a thing.
Right, and, a partnership.
And Torch and Seltzer, I believe, were there, and they might have been at where are they at? The Intel one in Northern California somewhere. They might have been.
Maybe.
I
did not know
that. One
that.
was 5 versus 5, which is weird. And
oh, interesting.
But no, we competed against them. They didn't play for too long though. I'm not sure why they quit or whatever, but it was fun playing against them.
Well, so we talked about natural selection, Counter-Strike, TF2, all the flip-flopping that you did because you can't make up your mind. Now we're here with Shootmania.
Yeah.
There's other titles out there. I mean, Counter-Strike Global Offensive is he's ramping up, and Natural Selection 2 is that out now? Have you been paying attention?
It got released on Halloween. Again.
Halloween.
So Natural Selection 1 Halloween, Natural Selection 2 Halloween.
Have you played any Natural Selection 2?
I have played it. One of the things that I wish was still in it was bunny hopping, but they've added.
They actually took it out.
Yeah, they took it out. Well, they made their own engine for this game, so it's not even on the Half-Life or the Half-Life 2 engine.
Natural Selection 2 engine.
Yeah, I don't know what they call it, but it's their own engine. So that kind of proved difficult for the developers, I think, because you know, building all that from scratch is pretty hard. But they've done a pretty good job, I think. There's definitely some problems with it too, but overall, the engine's pretty solid, I think, more or less. I mean, there's definitely some things that could be improved, which I'm sure they're working on. But yeah, NS2 is pretty fun. They added some cool things too. Right. I just wish they had B-Hop.
Well, you know, the game you're here working on now is Shootmania.
Yes,
so tell us a little bit about what you think of Shootmania. How did you even, you know, start to look at it and stuff like that?
Well, I started to look at it. I heard about it a little bit before. You know, I applied for this job, and then once I saw that you guys had an opening, I really started getting into it. And you know, I think it's pretty cool. They have a unique game mode. The elite mode is 1-on-3 sort of rounds ish with a railgun and the rocket launcher. So that's interesting. But I'm pretty excited about the beta 2, the changes for beta 2. You know, the sliding, the grapple, and you know, all that good stuff.
Let me find the trailer, and I'll link it in the chat.
Yeah, I'll link that trailer, and then I think you got wall jumping too, maybe.
Yeah, wall jumping already is on the experimental elite.
Okay.
But this beta 2 trailer, if you guys have not seen it yet, I'm going to go ahead and drop it in the chat so you can take a quick look at it while we talk about it. But actually, we'll just watch it here too. It's only a minute long. But basically, they're adding new tile sets. So you've got these like metal walls, concrete, new structures and stuff like that. You've got like bunkers and things, all kinds of new lighting that you can use. There's new moves. So the ones that are highlighted in the trailer appear to be like sliding.
Like some sort of ramp slide sort of action.
And then also grappling hook, which in the video is kind of interesting. Like it just looks like he's basically shooting a white laser to like swing himself and stuff like that. But it looks like a lot of the movement stuff is really cool, and there's actually a date right there, January 23rd, 2013, for beta 2. So that'll be exciting. This trailer is pretty cool, and we're pretty excited about parkour. It's from France. Yeah, that's what do they call that? Free walking, free running.
Yeah,
over here.
Parkour. Yeah, free running, something like that.
But
that'll be cool though. I like movement. I mean, you know, you have some games that don't really incorporate movement too much, and I think that just takes out a big aspect of what FPSs should be, just because it adds like a whole nother skill set that you have to master, you know, and you're grappling around and, you know, sliding down ramps and, you know, sprinting with the weird like jetpack sprint they have. I don't even know what to call
endurance
it.
Or stamina.
It's the stamina thing, yeah. But, you know, so all that combined, I think, gives you the potential to have a pretty awesome game. So
I think it's really nice when they throw in extra things like that, because like an Unreal Tournament, for example, you had dodging, which is really just, you know, tapping left twice or tapping right twice. You would kind of fling yourself around.
Right.
And people that were really good at it were really hard to hit. You know, even if you were a better shot than them, they would eventually, you know, they would outlast you because they could avoid you for long enough.
Right, yeah.
And in Unreal Tournament, like 2K3, they added wall jumping, so you could jump off the wall, you know, get to places on the map that other people couldn't. You can find new hiding places for capture the flag. You could do all kinds of cool stuff. And the more movement stuff they add in, it keeps this skill ceiling rising, and it gives the opportunity for players to actually be able to excel at one thing. So we already know the guys who are really good at lasers. They're basically the Quake players. Like
Quake players, snipers. I mean, CS players too can be pretty good at lasers. You know, it's just all the kind of like snap movement and precision aiming.
Twitch shooting.
You know, XP3 comes from CS.
That's true.
He's got a mean laser. But yeah, no, Quake players too. I mean, it's the railgun.
And Rafa.
Yeah, like, Sturmian. Yeah, those guys are just monsters.
They're already destroying everyone with lasers. So you know that someone can be good at you know, shooting people. But with additional movement, you may have a guy who's like just insanely good at wall jumping, really good at controlling his character and getting to places on the map. So, I mean, there may be situations where you're chasing a guy and he does this crazy sick wall jump, and you're just like, I don't know how to do that. Oh God, I screwed up.
Yeah.
Now he's gone.
Oh yeah, definitely kind of reminds me of like Warsaw, where they have, you know, wall jumping, B-hopping, and all that good stuff. You can trimp. Oh, you can trimp in this game too, actually, where you kind of like hit like a little lip and then you go shooting up.
Oh yeah, that's true. If you use the jump pads in certain ways, you can actually kind of manipulate those to do different things too. But like when you use your endurance on for example, a jump pad, if you use it closer let's say you arc like this. If you use it closer to the ground, it'll actually shoot you. It'll level you out, and you'll just start moving really fast. If you start using it right when you use the jump, you'll launch a little bit further, but it'll be more of like a straight trajectory.
Right.
So it matters like how you use
it. When you use it and stuff like that. Because when you use it right about before you're about to land, you're kind of just
glide. Yeah, you just start flying,
go crazy. Yeah. So I like that. Though.
Stuff
You get
like
going
that.
Pretty quick.
I mean, using your endurance with wall jumping and with sliding, which is going to be added in for beta 2, and with grappling hooks, like I can only imagine like people will design maps.
The maps are going to have to kind of grow up, I think, more with a vertical. Yeah, exactly, because you can be jumping all around, and that just adds really cool. It makes it more 3D compared to like almost 2D of the game, maybe like Counter-Strike.
You're going to have some people who just show up and they're like, I'm the best grappling hook user. Like I know exactly how to use it.
Yeah, some people are just crazy with movement, and even in any of these games, like like in CPMA, for example, it's like Quake with Half-Life style B-hop as well. So you can strafe jump and B-hop, and some of the guys in that game with the movements, just doing runs on maps, they're just speeding through. And like I
wish I had fraps and like exploit back when I was playing Unreal Tournament, because that's exactly the stuff that I like to do with movement based. Just try to avoid everyone, go faster than them, get away from them, capture the flag. Like I was a flag runner. That's all I did. That was the most fun for me, because it's really like, adrenaline.
Totally. And the same with like TFC or something. You have conks, and you can, with your medic or your scout, you just like fly around, and before they cap B-hop, you can just go do crazy runs for caps. Just whiz by the defenders, you grab the flag, and just be out.
Figuring out the fastest routes on any map, like just
most efficient.
Going into practice by yourself and just testing over and over, finding the fastest routes, and then you bust it out in like a ladder match or something like that, and they're like, where the hell did he go?
Where did he go? Where's he coming from?
They have to wait and like watch the replay and be like, oh.
It's like, oh, so that's what he did.
How did he do that?
And they put it into their arsenal.
Yeah, pretty much. But that's fun stuff, and I feel like all these new features in Beta 2 are going to contribute to some really cool stuff.
Definitely.
But Shootmania, I mean, how are you taking the game? Are you any good at it? Like, do you enjoy it?
I've played a little bit. I haven't played it too much, but I mean, I can't really say if I'm good or not. I mean, probably not that good right now, just because I don't know the maps by heart or anything like that, and I can aim decently well. I'm still a little rusty though from FPSs, because after all that flip-flopping in FPSs, I ended up playing StarCraft 2 competitively for a little bit. And then I played that for a couple years, and then I actually stopped playing that maybe 10 months ago, and I haven't been playing too many games. But lately I've been playing some FPSs, and it's really nice. I love FPSs, it's really my true love.
That's cool.
As far as gaming goes.
That's great for our team here, because someone says I ran into him on the Third Coast Instagive server. He's not that rusty. Was that earlier today? Was that like an hour ago?
That could have been. I don't know what he's talking about. It could have been.
Ryan was actually sitting in here playing for like half an hour before we got the stream started, so he could brush up on it. But we could actually hop him in the. He says last week.
Last week. Okay.
He's not that rusty, but
not that
if you devote some time to it, you think you could?
I could shake off the rest of the rust. Oh, I think I probably could. Yeah.
You think the guys that you're watching in the qualifiers and stuff are a bunch of?
They're all garbage. No, I'm just kidding. No, there's some great players from North America and Europe too that are playing this game. That I couldn't even say. I mean, like you got like Sturmany and stuff. Who's just a monster. AKM, those guys. And they're Rafa. I mean, I'm not gonna try to put myself on that level, but
well, this would be the time to do it though, because they are all still they've only been playing a couple months. Everybody's.
Yeah, that's true. So I mean, it's good to get into a game earlier rather than later, because it's the meta game. It's most pronounced in a game like StarCraft. If you get in early, you can stay current with the meta game throughout the whole game. You have the mechanics going and all that good stuff. That kind of applies to a game like this too.
You learn alongside everybody else.
Yeah, but I mean, I can't compete in IPL5, man. I'm working there.
That's true. He'll be working.
What's up with that?
Maybe you and me, maybe not Golden Boy because he's a console FPS player.
Yeah. We'll just give him a controller.
We'll hook it up somehow. He'll be able to do it. But
we'll give him auto aim with a controller too, right?
He actually. So I know you viewers, you're fans of Golden Boy. You won't care, but
Golden Boy is awesome.
He did actually leave early a little bit today for a chance to go play some Halo 4.
Halo 4. He's going to play console games.
I don't blame him. Halo 4 is fun. I play all the shooters, PC or FPS, but Ryan and Golden Boy are going to be like battling the whole time they're here. Ryan shows up. He's like, Shootmania PC, keyboard, mouse. And Golden Boy's like, whatever, dude, give me a controller. I'll kill all of you. And it's like, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to give you a controller.
Well, we could give him a controller. And if I had a mouse and keyboard, I'd put a lot of money on.
Yeah.
Even if he got auto aim like they do in consoles, I still think I could take him out.
Probably. I would play both sides. I would have a keyboard and a controller.
Okay.
No, that would
be using one joystick to move around and then a mouse to.
Screw that. That'd be terrible.
That'd be interesting.
I'm all mouse and keyboard too.
Yeah, all mouse and keyboard all day.
Yeah.
It's just a better platform.
It feels better when you can swing your mouse and click on somebody and they die. That's just like, I have so much power.
The joystick is just so inaccurate,
where I'm looking at the sky.
Yeah, I know. You're just you'll just be like randomly shoot. I guess you can master it. And I don't have much experience on a controller, especially with FPS games. But it just seems. I mean, they wouldn't have auto aim in a game like Halo if playing with a controller was as good as playing with a mouse. Yeah.
So that's actually just pretty funny, but mouse and keyboard, just being able to have like full control of your character without any, you can set your own precision, you can set your own sensitivity.
Yeah.
It just feels more comfortable in general. Like
totally.
I'm really lazy. So I'll learn whatever game I'm playing with defaults, just like StarCraft. I didn't move any hotkeys.
Okay,
I was like, whatever they think is best, I learn it and I stay with it.
Right.
My sensitivity in Shootmania is the default sensitivity.
Oh wow!
And I just pick. I adapt to it.
That's madness.
I don't know what I like, right? So I know.
I don't know. You got to find something and just do it. When I hopped on yours,
I was like, nope, too slow. Definitely too slow.
Okay. Well, you have a range there. You gotta. But see, what I do is in FPS games on the computer, I'll have my mouse pad, that I've had for years now. I use the same one all the time.
That SteelSeries one?
Yeah, it's the QCK Plus, and I just get into any FPS game that I'm going into, put my mouse on one side of the keyboard, on one side of the mouse pad, drag it all the way to the other side, and
see how far
I calibrate it like that. And so normally,
do you need that to be a 180 turn or like a 90 degree
what I
turn?
do on the QCK Plus, because it's pretty big, I actually have it here randomly. I'll show it to you guys.
Brought it in here.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I'm not going to be using it. So it's about this big. I don't know. It's like maybe 17 inches or something.
Yikes.
And I'll do 2 360s generally is my sensitivity for almost any FPS games. I'll tweak it a little bit for a game. Maybe if I'm playing CPMA where it's crazy movement, going all. It's Quake basically, but with more movement. I'll raise it up for that a little bit. Maybe for natural selection, I'll raise it up a little bit. For Counter-Strike, I might go a little bit lower, but I generally keep it.
My sensitivity is 1.
That. Is 1?
Yeah, it's just 1.
What do you mean? Just the number 1?
Just the 1. Yeah, you know how yours is like point.
Yeah, mine's like point.
Like
yeah. I use point like 165. I think in Shootmania at my house with 1. That is madness, dude. So you do like 15 360s across the mouse pad. Holy.
Yeah. If I swing it as hard as I can, I'll swing like 6 times. Yeah.
Oh man, I'd be trying to make a snapshot on your sensitivity and just like 3.
Well, I can't.
3 fucking 360s. Oops.
I don't like to move my wrist much. So like.
Right. So yeah, you got kind of like where you just move. You have you got it planted down.
Here, I can actually just put.
And all you do is.
On here. Let's jump into.
Oh yeah, let's see this. You're gonna have to raise that sense up though. But I don't know. I'm not used to these computers.
I can just log into mine too.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
I don't want to screw up yours. Let's do that actually.
Yeah, don't lose me ladder points, man.
I wouldn't. How could I lose you ladder points? I'm like one of the highest rated players.
Oh, Joshy. Is there cocky over here?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think
boom, boom, boom.
You should try lower sensitivity. That's just my opinion.
All right, let's mess with it here.
Once you get used to it. I mean, it's more of like a whole arm movement sort of thing where you have to, get your whole arm into it. Oh, you're gonna be terrible for a little bit. Do you use mouse acceleration too?
I use defaults, man.
So some games you have mouse accel and some you don't. I just want to take a bet and hit you on the head with it.
Acceleration?
Well, no, there's not necessarily anything wrong with mouse accel. There's actually, I think a lot of the pro Quake players do use a little bit of mouse accel. Not as much as you would get when you're using if you put the mouse acceleration on in Windows. But I know for some games a lot of professional players prefer that, but I've been playing without mouse acceleration for so long that even a game like this, I won't use any of it. I've considered, putting it back on, maybe just like a little bit, to see, you know, what the hype's all about. I mean, I know how it works, you know, mouse acceleration, but you know, I'm just so used to having no mouse acceleration in a game like, say, Counter-Strike. You really don't want that because
Gotcha.
it's not consistent, you know. You want to be consistent.
Well, I can, you know, tell you about my Counter-Strike experience. So I played Unreal Tournament 99 Classic. 2001 and 2002. So maybe like a 10-month span before
Right.
all the players just bled off and there was nobody to play against anymore. Here, I'll just join this public service against ESP Sec, who's one of our players in the qualifiers.
Yes.
But I'll
ESP.
show you my sensitivity. I just don't. I like it to just be.
You just plant your.
Yeah, but that
wrist
means
and
you're like dragging around all. The
time. I got my, you know, I'm up like this, just going all around.
All right, so yeah, I can look all the way behind me without even moving my wrist.
Yeah, he's going like this. He's like, it's like a 180.
But this is like default. So let's look at advanced.
Well, default. That's
input settings. Yeah, 1 sensitivity. My Y scale. Someone was like, you need to change that to 1.
Yeah, I have it at 1,
But
just because that's just standard for pretty much, I think, most of all games.
Why is this default though?
Well, yeah, see, I mean, some people
I really have it off, so that's fine.
Yeah, have it off. That's good, in my opinion. Although in a game like this, I could see how a little bit of Excel could be nice, at least in some players' opinions. Yeah.
All right.
Default. Yeah, default isn't always the best. You know, it's kind of. I don't know how developers choose what default is really, but I don't think you should really assume that it's the best. Yeah, I wouldn't trust them.
I don't know. I feel like I just get used to whatever it is because I don't know what I want. So it takes me a few games to even figure out if I like it or not.
Yeah. Well, do you ever change default, or you just force yourself to get used to it? What if default?
I mean, though, like,
what if default was like 20?
What if
and you have it at 1? What if it's like 20 times faster
if
than
it was
this?
20 times faster, I would get used to it.
You get you're just like barely move, and you do like 5 360s.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a flaw in your logic here, I think, Joshy.
So, but I just feel like I have like really precise movement this way, and if I slow it down, then I have to drag all the way. And
yeah, and it's a different skill set. You know, it's like doing 2 different exercises or something like that to make an analogy.
Like patting your head and rubbing your tummy at the same time.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that. I think you just killed it.
So I can't really track as well, but I feel like when I'm like zoning in, I can just the little micro movements.
Yeah, that's because once you have it planted down, it's easier to make those small movements as opposed to when you have your whole arm up.
When like moving targets are a little bit harder that way though.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can shoot him again. Nope.
Swing and a miss.
All right, so you guys can all hop into I believe this is the Third Coast public server, and you guys can play against sycknesS if you want. Would that sound fun?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm down to play. You guys got to go easy on me here. This is elite. So
what kind of crosshair do you use?
I use honestly, it doesn't really matter. I've been using the X or the cross or whatever you want to call it. And that works fine. I tried the dot actually, and
it's a little too small.
Yeah, it's too small. I was losing
pixel,
it.
Literally.
Yeah, it's like a pixel. If it was a little bigger and like maybe had like a hole in the middle like that, I think I might use that. But the cross is always a solid crosshair.
At least I don't use the
default crosshairs. Those are just they're flashy, but
it's like a fat circle with 3 dots in it.
It's a circle with like it's like a triangle with like imposed onto like another little triangle with like lines on the outside. It's weird.
Do you
it looks kind of cool.
That you had, or?
Yeah, I think it was point.
I didn't realize I would have to rescale the whole.
Oh yeah, just go to like point 3, I guess.
I think you were .233 or something.
Was it?
You earlier, yeah.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure it wasn't .293? Just try point. Okay. Just try it point 3. Point 3. We'll. Now I have an excuse.
All right, so this was my 180 earlier. This was me doing a 180 earlier. This is like 45 degrees.
Yeah.
For your sense, I have to drag the mouse and pick it up. Like that feels terrible.
Yeah. Well, that's just.
Let me try
gaming's a workout when you got the low sensitivity. No,
but why even bother though? You can just
because more precise. Right, you get more precise with the
and shoot him.
The lower sensitivity.
Okay. Oh, see, I can't even like.
Yeah, see, if you try to just keep your wrist planted on the ground, it's not gonna work. You gotta get your whole arm into it.
Nope, I can't even, like, I just tried to twitch.
Yeah, you try to twitch and you just, like, moves, like, that much on the screen. He's, like,
that's funny.
That far away.
I can't even reach him. I feel like I'm stuck. Anyway, yeah.
All right, so here we go.
I'll pull up the chat again and just talk to the chat while you man the actual game here.
Man the game, indeed. There. Should we swap it up? Alrighty then. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Josh, wants me to get him ladder points.
Yes, that's correct. I did that on purpose. So yeah, you guys can hop on the Third Coast public server.
Wait, why am I'm automatically shooting? What's going on here?
That's what? Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I think.
Was it held down or something?
Yeah, I think the mouse was jammed a little bit.
All right, so yeah, hop on. We've got something like 100 viewers. We need some people hopping in here. I see Trance has joined. We just, anyone who wants to hop in. That's 3C public elite server. Is this the right sensitivity?
Yeah, more or less.
It's really weird, man. Turbo button. Yeah, I have to use my turbo button on the mouse so that I can be sure to hit everyone and do 180s all the time.
Turbo button on the mouse.
I'm just kidding. That's not a thing.
Is that a thing?
No, someone said it in the chat. They were joking. All right, so yeah, we're just waiting for more people to fill in, and we can actually play a match. But if you guys take too long or nobody joins, we're just gonna call it if that happens.
Oh, you guys must join.
Oh, I see someone else has joined.
I can always pub for a little bit too. Yeah,
that's true. That. Well, I'm just saying, like, there was the other servers were full, and I saw that Sec was in here already. So
I could go Euro, but then I'm gonna be playing with some ping.
Yeah, that's not as fun. If we have any North American viewers who want to hop into 3C public, we still have two more spots.
2 more spots. Who wants to own me up?
Ryan's really good, apparently.
Oh.
No, maybe not. Oh, you hit him.
I got him.
Wow. So you are actually, I'm watching your crosshair. You're still twitching over, but you're just moving your hand a little bit further than I would.
Yeah, definitely, moving the whole arm.
I don't know how I developed that sort of
I think that's
behavior.
That's pretty standard because back in the day, I used to, when I first started playing FPSs, I don't know if I was, necessarily playing with a default, but I had the same mentality. But then I don't know if it was a game like CS. Because in CS it's really beneficial because you're going in here and the enemy, say you're peeking a corner like this, the enemy's only going to be in an area maybe this big.
Right.
So it's
that makes sense.
It's a lot. You make it's still a small movement on the mouse pad, but it's a lot. It's a lot
there's
more.
Kuzki. Kuzki from Def Threats has shown up, and he's on your team, so that's good.
Clutching yesterday.
He had all those attack rounds, but they did end up losing that match.
They did. But that guy was. Didn't he get 2 of those? One on.
He got 3 in a row or something like that, where there were like multiple defenders still standing. Yeah, he got in with 1 armor with 3 defenders still standing.
I remember on the first one, he was down to 1, and I ended up tabbing out. I didn't even see the end of it.
That's funny.
And then I tab back in. I'm like, what? The match is still going?
Yeah.
Like, dang.
Yeah, that happens, man. It only takes. How did you hit that? I don't even understand. I
don't know, dude.
Yeah, I feel like your behavior is like entirely different than mine. It's funny.
Like my.
Just when I see you, get ready to shoot someone, the way you kind of like posture before shooting, and then when you actually shoot, it's just slightly different. So like right there, you were aligned on the right side, and then you just quickly moved to the left.
Yeah, sometimes I like to, instead of tracking like a long distance target, and then kind of trying to shoot, it's because they'll be dodging a lot too. So like they'll be going back and forth sort of deal, and sometimes it's easier to kind of just make that last minute snap, just to. I don't know if that's even like a thing. It's like works,
it's just
that's kind of how I do it.
We need 1 more player. Any player will do, just so you can start a match just for fun. The server isn't the best for East Coast. I actually don't even know where this server is. Third Coast, I guess California.
Third Coast, yeah.
Or maybe some other coast that I don't know about. Nick Naper from Lap Hogs Forever.
I want to just knife this guy.
Where's my knife? Yeah, where's Melee? Ask Nick if he beat Asphyxia.
Nick
Naper. They played Asphyxia. I'm curious what the score was now. Asphyxia, PHYXI, yeah. Nope. All right, so apparently Asphyxia, comprised of DeBears, Carnage, and Griffin, has moved past Lap Hogs Forever, but you should ready up. Boop.
Should I ready up?
Yeah, let's see. Trance needs to ready up, and you guys can start.
Trance. Is that? Do I know this trance?
I don't. That doesn't sound familiar to me, but.
Well, I know a couple trances.
Indred, the server is Third Coast Public.
How does that guy have a rocket launcher?
The game was going to start no matter what, and if he's AFK in 25 seconds, you're going to be in trouble. No, it looks like he's shooting some people, so.
Yeah, there he is. That's my buddy Trance right there.
That's your buddy, Trance?
No, I don't know if it is, but he's on my team right now, so he's
your buddy.
Automatically.
All right. Starting in 10, 9, etc. Less than that.
Oh, this
5.
Husky just took my #1 spot. I don't know if I'm gonna allow him to do that.
You're trying to. You're just vying for position now. Oh no, you're gonna attack first.
Like, was that a bad thing?
I don't know. Do you know? Do you even know this map?
Of course.
You're gonna have to rely on your laser.
Of course, I know this map. Oh, here we go. Is this live? Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
All right, guys, where should I go?
All right, don't embarrass me.
Don't embarrass you.
Yeah. Do you even know the name of this map? Don't jump in the electric water. That's bad.
So that's like a power up right there.
Yeah, that's right. It'll make you stronger. You gotta drink all the electric water, and you move faster and jump higher.
That good electric water.
Oh,
man,
that's electric water.
That's like there's
a hazard
emptying over there. Okay,
oh,
I'm okay.
You're gonna get rocketed in there.
Serious here.
Ooh. Okay. All you have to do is shoot 1 time each.
1 time each.
Yeah.
Yes, I heard that's the case.
So just like warm up, just 1 time each.
Oh. This is not good. It's not good for our hero.
Yeah, ask Joshy. No,
that
why?
was Joshy playing right there, guys.
What? No, it wasn't. They have the camera right there.
They can't see. They can't see the mouse. All right, that was bad.
we'll see if we can actually see it now.
I need to stop talking to you. I think that's my real problem here.
Yeah, you need to focus.
I gotta get in the zone here.
Yeah, focus.
Can you turn up the volume from in-game? I don't think you can you?
Not in game, no.
Okay.
I left it kind of low because like on community nights, it's just really loud. And
yeah, you got a lot
anytime
of stuff going on.
Yeah, anytime I have someone on Skype, they can hear our setup just because of the way our setup is. So I try to turn it down for them just so they don't, have their eardrums explode or anything like that. All right, so.
Okay, one-on-one.
Where is the attacker? Never mind. Sek has eliminated.
That was nice. That was nice.
Yep, he had a nice little jump shot. Went by people seating up.
So I don't know. I don't even know what that means. Seating.
Seating?
Sitting.
Sitting?
Sitting.
Seating?
Seating.
Seating up?
I don't know.
Here comes Kuzki from Death Threats. He's gonna save your Crossroads run here.
He's gonna get a W right here.
Easy game. Oh, Nick Napier, Lap Hogs Forever. We got real players on the other team. He actually Sek and Nick Napier are both good. So
yeah, that's
you've only
true.
got one.
That's bad for me.
You only have one confirmed good player.
I've never played. Oh, there we go.
Nice start.
I've never played an official scrim. I've just pubbed the elite mode in this game. So.
Well, this is the best part of actually playing is you get to just watch your teammates take care of business.
Yeah, that's always good.
Except you're not taking care of business.
I didn't take care of business. My teammate didn't take care of business. Sek just did, but.
Okay, go over here on the left side of this fence.
Left side, just be a spotter.
Yeah, and just see if you can see him. No, don't spam control until you see him. Okay, so he's not there, so just run right back to base. If you don't see him right off the bat, there's no need to be there.
Okay. Can I get a railgun?
Yeah, you can hop up on the laser pad.
Over there.
All right, so he must be over there.
Musty?
Musty. Oh, or he's in front of you. Are you any good with rockets? I don't know your skill set. There's one.
I'm decent,
someone else hit him once. Oh no, he hit a defender.
Oh, this is sketch.
Yeah, you never want to be in the air that long.
Okay.
You're like actually flinching.
This is serious business, dude.
Yeah, man. You gotta shoot the guy. You're down 3-0. He's probably gonna hop over, so you might want to go to the actual goal. So you can't just like hop on it. All right, so Kuzki helped you out. You got one of them.
I got one of them. I got one shot on him.
That's pretty good.
It's pretty, I guess.
Yep. Trance is gonna be attacking now, so we'll see if he's actually got any skills or not.
So what attack route should I take on this next attack?
Okay, we'll watch his. Not this way.
Not this way.
No. Can you do the hill jump?
It was like a little. I can do the hill jump.
Can you?
That's not even a jump, dude. That's just an easy jump.
That's like a walk. That's like a walk in the park.
You think going up there is a good idea?
Yeah, if you can get up there, you can isolate the first defender that's up there because the other two will be playing back.
That sounds interesting. Sounds like a thing that would be good.
Yeah, isolate him, kill him, then suddenly it's 1v2. You get 3 armor left. Easy game.
Yeah, I just don't want to get flanked.
Oh, no. You can't get flanked really there because they would have to
Yeah,
run all
they'd
the way
have to go
around.
around and jump up the little thingy.
At worst, you're facing 2 at a time,
Oh,
but
this
never
guy's-
3.
I guess he's
getting
kinda
rushed
close to
down.
the
Yeah.
point, sort of.
No, he needs to get
I mean, he needs
closer.
to, like, just straight bum
He's
rush
getting
him.
rushed down,
Okay,
yeah,
now
because
he's
they're like, oh, he doesn't even know where he's at.
yeah, that was. I think they were toying with him right there. That was
Very
that was
possible.
not standard defense right there.
All right, here you go. This is your gimme round for
Okay.
defense.
That's the gimme.
Yeah.
What do you mean by the gimme?
Well, he said he's lagging, and I don't recognize him, so he's probably not on a North American team or anything.
Okay.
So it's a gimme in that you should be able to eliminate him pretty easily. Okay, so he didn't run left, and he didn't hop up, so he's probably around the right side.
It's on the right.
So that's why your teammate just jumped up on. Yeah, I think I saw him over there.
I don't want to be like peeking up there though.
That's true. That's
sketchy.
dangerous.
Sketchy. But look, what if he just loops around the right now, like a ninja?
Didn't your teammate ping
That's
him?
him. Wasn't
at
that
some
him in
point?
there?
You just saw a red laser flash across you, didn't you?
Yeah, wasn't it? Whoa, okay. It was from the other way?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I'm not. I was just going to the point to defend, dude. It's
Okay,
totally
that's fine.
legit.
Where is that guy? He's up on the hill.
Here he comes.
Oh, he's been spotted. Oh, 1 armor left. Looks like your teammates are helping. Oh, hit him. Yeah.
Got him.
There you go. All right, one more attack round for you.
One more. Yeah, I
You
got to
ready?
get this one, huh?
You ready for this one? It's important.
I got to get this one.
Okay, we're doing the hill jump.
the hill jump.
They're probably
dude.
watching the stream, so they know this.
Okay, so we're doing the hill jump.
The hill jump. Wink, wink.
I'm totally going to do that.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Good hill
What
jump.
What about going in there?
Yeah, that's the underwater route.
Oh, the underground.
Yeah, you can actually swim under to the goal.
You can swim to the goal.
Yeah, dude. They don't know where you are. Now you just gave yourself away.
I did, didn't I? That was bad. What if I...
They think you took the hill jump. They probably rushed you down at the hill jump. Yeah, they're all under there.
They're up there. Should I just, like, give him a freebie?
No.
That guy's pretty far away, so...
Yeah, you're not going to have a great shot
that's-
at hitting him. You should shoot that guy. Oh, there's another guy on the bottom right.
Yeah.
Coming to you. Oh. Okay, now you're in trouble. You
Am
do
I?
not want to get knocked back into the soup, by the way.
No, that would not be good, would it?
Rockets will actually push you back.
Okay, that was just bad.
Oh, no. You traded.
Well, I mean,
Didn't
that was
work.
better than the first time, but
Oh, yeah, that's
still,
true.
I should have dodged that
That first
rocket.
shot. So the first shot that you took and killed him, you were at an advantage.
Yeah.
We saw the guy on the low ground, and I kind of was like, ooh, goody. Like, I'm going to go kill a guy. But then you probably should have just doubled to the left. Just kept going.
Yeah, just go.
And
do the
use your
loop-de-loop.
time. Yeah. This is like a terrible spot to be.
It is?
Yeah, because like there's no way for you to get to the attacker even if you see him.
But I could spot him. But yeah,
But
I
if
feel-
you ping behind a fence, it'll ping the fence.
Oh, okay.
So it's actually not great.
I think this guy's
So-
going. Oh, what?
I haven't seen him yet. He could be behind you. Oh, I heard a laser.
I heard something, but my volume's so
Oh,
low.
2 defenders.
Okay.
Dun 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 dun.
I really couldn't hear him. Don't know where he's at, to be
Me
honest.
either. He might be over by the
Dude, he might be by the
goal.
point.
Oh, I see him on the back hill.
Whew.
I forgot you only had rockets there for a second. I was like, what? Okay, here we go. The goal cannot be captured. He's got 1 armor left. Oh, you had him on the right side at least.
Oh, yeah. I knew he was going to come that way. I just had a
6,
feeling.
5.
Oh, just
He's going to
get
come on the
out.
left. No, the right side, right side. 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
No time. All he has to do is stay alive.
Nice.
All right, so you guys you're fighting back
here,
from
boys.
3-0. Now we have
Now,
Kuzki.
We got Kuzki. This is arguably our best player.
Yeah, and if he gets this
Actually,
attacking round, it'll tie things up.
Yeah, and then I'm going to have to not attack. Well, I might.
If he
Trance
gets
wins,
this,
we defend.
Trance is most likely gonna suck.
Whoa,
'Cause
don't
he-
talk,
Well, he did
don't
last
talk
time.
smack to my buddy Trance. That's just not nice.
He didn't really seem to know very much about the game.
Yeah, okay. Well, the first round, I got 0.
Oh.
And I got 2.
Kuzki
Ooh.
hit a defender. What was that defender doing back there? That's not a normal spot.
I got faith in my buddy
Ooh.
Kuzki right here. This guy's a monster.
All right, so Nick Napier and Sek still hanging out.
That was close. That was close. He's kind of a little far out there.
Yeah. Well, there's still plenty of
Yeah,
time.
they got a lot of time. That's true. Oh,
And
he's going to have to watch his back here.
oh, you can actually hop on that little rock that he kind of fell off of.
Look at those dodging skills.
Pro dodging
Nice,
skills.
nice,
All right. I
nice.
think his
2 to 1
sensitivity
here.
must be closer to yours because I'm watching it's kind of the same behavior. Look at that. Oh my goodness.
Good
Tie it
job,
up.
Kuzki.
Yeah, Kuzki too good. So now you're in
Now
basically
we're
a
essentially gonna
tie.
tie it up.
Yeah, 'cause
if
you've each
we
got
get the
one
W
attacking
here.
round.
Although they do have. Oh no. Okay, so they got.
well.
Is this
so-
Nick Napier up to bat?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so this could be issues here.
Yeah, you can tell in the top right because his name is the one highlighted.
Ah, indeed.
So you can always tell that. And in the top left, you can see which one of your defenders are still alive. Clock joined the game. What's up, Clock?
Oh, Clock.
Clockerton. We just announced SK Gaming today as the invited team for IPL5.
That guy is a monster.
So Clock, Id, and Rafa are going to be representing
this is a
SK
bad
Gaming.
spot for me to be in.
Yeah, you can't really laser him. Move over to the right side laser pad. Oh, now it's too late. He's going to hop on it. Oh, man. That's a weird spot to be in.
That is strange.
Ah!
Oh, that was bad. That was terrible.
I don't know what you could have done after that, after jumping down and he just ran up past you. That was scary. But yeah, Clock, Id, and Rafa will be representing the German organization, SK Gaming, at IPL5 in Las Vegas. We just announced that. Nick Naper, I think, is going to get this. Yeah, he just won the map.
All right, next map we're going to take this. Just give me Clock.
Yeah, Clock. We need Clock on Team IPL here.
Team IPL. Well, that was Joshy playing right there, so I'm going to hop on this time, guys. I'm going to teach him a thing or two.
No, that's just don't believe his lies.
That's not a thing.
Yeah.
Okay. No, he's right.
Okay, so we're also getting like election results. My girlfriend Stephanie is like texting us.
Very nice. What's going on?
Texting us election results over and over. 162 to 162.
What?
Right now for electoral votes.
Wow.
You need 270 to win.
Yeah.
So it's still
what if they tie, dude?
There's
269.
if they tie. I think it just goes to the current president if they tie.
Tie goes to the
why not?
runner?
That's what
tie goes to the non-runner.
Incumbent? Is that the word?
Let's not talk politics.
Rafa joined the game. Oh man.
Okay. These guys. These guys.
Let's get some SK guys in here. I want to see Rafa play. Can you say Rafa hop in?
Yes, I can.
Can you? I don't think you can. You have
May
to prove
I?
it.
I may.
Rafa hop
All right,
in.
we're gonna have to split up the SK guys.
Esper.
I don't want to.
Oh, Rafa's eating. He's gonna be eating lasers.
Eating lasers.
Will be another 10 to 15. I think we've only got time for one more match probably before we call it a night and head home. And I go hang out with Golden Boy and check out Halo 4.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking about it. He's really excited about it. So
he is excited about it.
He's
really stoked on it.
He's gonna be super excited for about a week, and then Black Ops 2 comes out, and then he's gonna never play Halo 4 again.
Really?
Yeah.
he's more into the Black Ops, isn't he?
Yes, he's the Black Ops competitor / commentator, so he's very psyched about that.
Yeah, next Tuesday or something it comes out, right? All right, that's a wall. I shouldn't be running into walls. First time I played, I think it was COD, like Modern Warfare 2, maybe, or something.
Let's tell Esper. Oops. I can't type. I can't type even when I'm at the keyboard. Target practice. Cool. All right. Yeah, you just say that every time.
No, I just have to set it. Okay.
Oh, shoot him! Shoot him!
See, I try to jump and I just zoom in.
That'll happen.
It's kind of crazy.
Oh God!
Hitting people in warm up is like 10 times easier than hitting people in, because they're always gonna be chilling behind the walls.
Oh, you gotta ready up. You're last to go.
Okay. Sorry,
Get
guys.
that first attack round. Get the first attack round.
The worst player to get that first attack round.
Yeah, dude, that's how you do it.
Just give me a couple weeks in this game, and then I might not be the worst player in North America.
I'm not bad at spelling. Why did Tiffany say I'm bad at spelling?
Bad at spelling.
I typed all the words correctly.
All right, so this map, is this the this is that map called
Fortress.
Oh yes, Fortress.
Obviously.
That's what I was.
You can always hit tab and look in the top right.
Oh Jesus!
I'll do that right as you're shooting at someone.
Duh. Wait, top
right.
Yes,
there you go.
I see.
Oh, Clock is eliminated. He's on your team, so that's bad. You have Clock and Kuzki.
I shouldn't be taking peeks like that. Where's this guy?
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, can I not?
Dun, 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 dun.
Going in.
Dun, 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 dun. Uh-oh. One defender left. It's just you.
Snap.
It's just you left.
He was
against Sek. There he is. Shoot him a bunch of times. Oh, God.
Nope. That
could have gone better.
Could have. Yeah, I'm watching the replay right now. I'm like,
watching the replay.
Well, the stream's a little delayed.
Yeah, that's true.
But
oh, you're attacking. Okay, so just shoot all the guys.
Just shoot all the guys.
That's pretty much all you have to do. Sneak around to the right side.
Sneak on to the right.
Yeah, no, go all the way to the right. I'm not kidding. What are you doing? Stop doing that.
Okay, but
jump over the wall. Jump over the wall.
Here.
Yeah, well, they're spamming you because they expect you to go that way.
You
So
want me
go
to
to the
go
right. Jump over the wall.
Over the
Oh, they saw you. Damn. Took too long. That defender got in place.
Look at this guy. He's ducking and dodging and weaving.
He's weave dodging.
He's weave dodging me.
And Tiffany's saying in the chat, she's actually slandering me, saying that I have a history of bad spelling.
What is
It's
this
just
garbage?
the keyboards. These mechanical keyboards. I don't know what I'm doing because I use membrane.
These guys are going John Rambo on me.
But I actually was one competition away from the Scripps Howard National Spelling Bee in Washington, D.C. when I was in
just
6th
impressive.
grade. Yeah, it is. It's totally impressive. And I have received scholarship money for spelling bees in the past. Wow.
Wow, scholarship money.
Yeah, dude.
You don't say.
Yeah, they're like, hey, you can spell pretty good for a kid. Here's some money for college. And I was like,
Wow.
I'll take it. And I also got a globe one time.
You got a globe.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they were like, oh, you're really good at
Globe.
spelling bees. How about geography bees? Take this globe. And I was
globe.
like, sweet.
They just gave you a globe.
Yeah, dude.
Like a physical globe.
Yes, like a schoolroom globe.
That's pretty cool.
It was legit.
Check out these.
Someone
Awesome
says,
line.
hey,
Line
Joshy,
rockets.
is Nadio going to be at IPL? A couple of them will be at IPL. Not all of them. A couple of the
Two
developers
defenders left.
will be there to talk to
Jeez.
and hang out with. You could all go to IPL5. If you didn't know, you can actually get free admission to IPL5. We won't pay for your flight or hotel, but you can get free admission to IPL5 if you go to IGN.com/IPL5 promo. Shootmania, actually, Ubisoft and Ubisoft and Nadio are giving away admission to IPL5. Fragdolls at IPL, yes, some of them will be at IPL. Some of them will be working. Some of them will be hanging out.
I totally just stole my kill.
Did you win?
Yeah, we won. Well, I didn't win the attacking round. I got 2 of them again, though.
That's the important one.
But
Who's
you know,
better?
they're toying with me. I'll be honest. They're just bum rushing me. I don't think that's standard. You know, I have watched a lot of matches.
They didn't rush you.
That one dude did.
What? One
other
guy
two.
rushed you.
The other 2 were definitely.
Oh.
They gave me some respect.
Clock and Batter left.
ECT.
Kuzki only has to attack into 2 people now because Clock and Batter left.
Wow. Wait,
Oh,
what?
no.
Yeah. What is this? What is this? How is
2v2.
he-
It'll
how's
keep
he
playing.
gonna-
It'll keep playing.
How's he? What the?
They left partway through the round.
But the what?
Yeah.
No, that's just bad manners.
Oh,
Wow,
no.
This guy's. Dude, this is good for.
He only has to kill one more guy, but...
Now we got a 2v2.
Oh, and he still died. Look at that. Sek got him.
Kuzki, come on now.
Okay, so now you're going to play 2v2. Do you know how this works?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's 2v2.
And then what?
And
Something
then
changes.
Something changes.
Yes.
Does it?
Yes.
No. Oh, does he only have 2
That's right.
hit points?
That's right.
That would make sense in my brain.
Just no-scope him.
Watch this. Oh, shit.
Oh, you're dead.
How does he?
That would make sense in my brain, is that what you said?
Okay, that's what I said.
Oh, and he's dead, too.
Okay, that was just.
You guys are getting run on.
Whoa. Sek is, he's the all-star of this.
Oh, Chabraw's on your team now.
Chabra.
That's one of Nick Naper's teammates
Oh,
on
Jeff.
Lap Hogs Forever.
Then they got Asper on their team.
Yep. So you're at a huge disadvantage because Esper will just kill everyone.
They got 3 pros over here.
Yeah.
Then we're stuck over here with Ask Josh.
We got Ask Joshy, though. Look,
Oh,
2 defensive
okay.
rockets? That's twice as many.
It's twice
as
many
the next guy.
The next guy. And infinity times as many as the guy who just joined our team.
Infinity times. Chabra. All right.
Uh, let's see what Chabra can do.
Really? Is this how we're going to be casting? If we have Ryan cast everybody, this is the kind of thing.
I didn't know we were casting this.
No, we're casting it
kinda
now.
just-
Go ahead and cast. Go ahead and cast this
Chabra
round.
coming over to the spawn. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna.
No, you're casting this
that.
round. Do it.
Oh,
This is
he
your
gets hit in
audition.
the face with the rocket here, but he's gonna sprint up. Ooh, nice shot. He does get hit again though, and it's a one-on-one. Nick Naper versus Chabra. Chabra missing a close range. He could have had that one. Could have had that one.
But then what happened? How did
But
the round
then
end?
He got shot by a rocket.
Oh no.
He
And
got
then what?
10% on the cab.
That's good.
That's not too
Does that help
shabby.
him?
No.
No.
Oh wow, I'm already attacking again.
No, you're not. You're defending.
Yeah. Wow, that was.
And you're down 5-1, so you have to kill this guy or the map's over.
Should I just bum rush him? No.
Do you
that's
want
bad.
target
On this
practice
map?
end? Because if you
No,
do, you
we'll
will just...
We'll play another one. We can play another one.
No, I'm just saying you need to keep this map going. You need to not lose.
Okay, well, we can play. If this one. Okay, so yeah, why am I taking these shots? What is sycknesS doing here? He's taking these crazy.
What happened? Oh, Your teammates did all the work. All
See,
right.
I was just hanging out in the back, you know.
Yeah, so now, you're attacking. It's all on your shoulders.
The marbles are in my court. No,
yes, the court of marbles. That's where we play Shootmania.
The game of marbles, the court.
Marble Madness.
Marble Madness.
Played on a court. Run to the right side. Right side. Keep going. Go fast. Go fast. Go right side.
Sprint it out.
Yes. So see how you can get up there? There's going to be a defender. There's going to be a defender right there. Yo, get him.
I should have.
Okay, so now he knows you're there.
What?
And he's going to kill you.
Okay.
What do you mean, what? You saw that rocket flying at you.
That guy's obviously cheating. This is just terrible. I'm going to get flanked around by some other dude.
You can do it, dude.
It's like,
I believe in you.
I believe. I just want to believe.
Oh. Okay, now there's all three of them.
A lot of people.
Yeah, so what are you going to do? There's a jump pad to the far right. Go over there, quick. Time's running out.
I don't know if I like your strat
Go.
To be honest, that's...
You did it bad. Shoot him! Oh, shoot him! Yeah! See, that's all you got to do. Oh, no. Pop.
Karate chop. Oh, dude, that was bad. Your idea just killed me. He got those 2 easy rockets. Although I could have.
You killed that guy though. He was like, "Pew," and you
yeah,
switched.
That was let's be honest. That was an easy shot.
Yeah.
I'm underperforming here. We're gonna have to go into one final round.
Okay, that's
for
fine.
all the marbles.
How many marbles?
All of them.
How many is that?
A lot.
It's a lot.
There's at least 10.
At least 10, but less than say 20.
Not necessarily.
Oh, all right. Let's see how many marbles there are here on the castle.
Between 10 and infinity. Yes, this is the castle. This is a kind of. Is this a cool map? I kind of like it.
How do the kids? Do they think it's a hip map?
Is it hip?
Is it rad?
All right, I'm gonna let Kuzki take number 1 because I have not been performing well on the attacking side of things.
All right.
I'm gonna have to take number 2 just because I'm.
Because you had a big lunch, you have to take number 2.
I have to take the number 2 slot.
Chabra.
Not a number 2.
Oh, Chabra's actually taking first.
Oh,
he sniped.
Me. Oh, what?
He sniped the number 1 spot.
Oh man.
Chabra.
That's kind of with a name like Chabra.
Do you think his name is actually like Chad? Chadbra.
Chad.
Whoa.
Bra.
Nick Naper's not really showing him much respect. They are teammates.
I think so. Oh wow, he's just going.
Look at that. Nick's like, I own you, Chabra.
2
I own you
in a row, but
that was not advised.
He just jumped right into it. That's like a shot that you have to make.
Yeah, do not jump.
Chabra.
That's like one of the names of our qualifying teams. That's so important. Just do not jump. His name is Chad Brosephine. That's what I thought.
Jump. Chad Brosephine.
Yeah.
Is that real?
No.
Is that real?
No.
Because Brosephine, that would be a pretty awesome name. I must say.
Chad Brosephine, go.
I have a feeling I might get a first attack round.
Yeah, on the castle?
It was the first. It was there I was first. That was really throwing me off.
That was too much pressure?
Too much pressure,
Okay.
Now I'm the underdog.
Planet Express Vince hopped in. Who left? Clock?
Vince. Uh-oh, guys. This is
Planet Express. This is one of our IPL5 qualified players.
Yeah,
and he just went to ESWC and won his group. So are you confident? Are you confident against him?
I'm super confident.
Okay, let's shoot him. Can you shoot him? That's the fence.
See, I'm just juking him, dude. I'm distracting him with my master tactics.
Oh, you should never jump.
Well, yeah, but his thing was on cooldown.
Doesn't matter. You should always peek.
This is bad.
Always peek, never jump. It's too predictable.
See, that's the dodge maneuvers. You go left, right, left, right. You can't hit me.
Okay.
See, he's about to cap, though. That's going to be bad news.
No, he's not going to cap. You have 5 seconds. Oh, he looked at you and you died.
Yeah, it's because I was going in a straight line. I was using my dodgeball tactics.
Indred said, wow, nice rocket jump. I don't know if he's talking about you or...
Probably not.
Nice. Oh, that was Chabra, not you.
I
looked over and was like, whoa,
totally me.
You did it.
Don't look at that bottom part where it says who you're spectating.
Kuzki.
I got 0 defense. I'm in last place.
Oh, he jumped off the fence. He's saying you rocket jumped off the fence, but basically you shot yourself backwards.
Yeah, well, you can do that in this game.
Yeah, if you're
that's what I was trying to do, but I don't know if it really
Kuzki, you know how he's just like flying up the ramp there?
Right.
If he looked down right as he reached the end and shot a rocket, he would still zoom. He would keep his momentum.
Interesting.
That's something you learn in Time Attack.
In Time Attack.
Where they have like little obstacle courses basically that force you to use rocket jumps to be able to make some of the jumps.
Okay.
You get a lot better control for that kind of stuff and actually a lot better stamina kind of management.
Yeah, it's good to train like that when you're training one thing specifically super hard and you forego the rest just because, the more intense training you can get, the harder targets you have to hit. Say if you're training your aim, it'll make it easier to hit.
One of the coolest
targets with a real mash.
One of my coolest, most awesome memories from Unreal Tournament was someone made a training map for us for Unreal Tournament.
Yeah.
So one of the things was
Training
you jump on this
maps are
platform, and the platform just runs around, but there are glass panes all over, and you had to try and hit as many as you could by the time the thing went all the way back, all the way around the room and back.
Right.
And then we would keep track against each other. Like I could hit 32 targets, and it was like, oh well, I can hit 34 or whatever. And
it's
then,
like CS deathmatch kind of for Counter-Strike.
And then there were like in Unreal Tournament you could strafe jump off of curved edges, like ramps basically. Oop.
Oh, this is bad.
Oop. Oop, you can get him. Oh, why?
I don't know. That was false prediction on my...
All right, I'll wait for the round to finish before I continue. Prediction rockets, spam rockets.
All right, he's going to hit me right here.
No, get up the goal. Goal's open. Rush him. He'll freak out. Just rush him. Aw.
Well, I got 2 on him.
But anyway, in Unreal Tournament, if there was a curved surface, like a 45-degree angle or something, you could just right onto it, and you would go up the wall. So I forget what we were talking about that you could actually do that. But that was part of the training map. So there were just curved surfaces all over the place that you would try to get perfect landings and stuff like that. All right.
Oh, see, here's my chance time to shine.
You have 2 armor, keep in mind.
2 armor.
Because you're against two defenders. So I would actually go up the left side. Oh, he's rushing you! Oh, he's rushing you, Nick Napier. No respect.
No respect.
Shoot him! Oh!
I wasn't expecting that. That's just demoralizing.
That is demoralizing. Kuzki in Unreal Tournament.
Demoralizing.
I played the most niche mode ever. I played low grav insta-gib, capture the flag, 135 speed. Occasionally I'd dip into 100 or 155 speed. But
155 speed was like max speed sort of deal, or
yeah. So 100% is just like normal game speed, but you could crank it up. You go to 135% or 155%.
Crank up the jam.
But I played it. My handle was actually Linus.
Lioness or
no Linus.
Linus.
Like from Peanuts, Charlie Brown.
Woo!
Well,
Got that shot.
That was really good. Yeah. Was that you? Wow, it was you.
That was me, dude.
Yeah, it was Linus, like the kid with the blanket.
Like Lionel Richie?
No, not like that. His name is Lionel.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, I played on
Prediction.
I played on a team called High Impact Terror, or HIT. So we could use the tag as like people's names. So we had Hit and Run and
Hitman.
Hitman. No, Hit Dat. D-A-T-T. Hit Dat.
Oh,
that was a good one.
Yeah.
Is that in Storm? Time Attack? Yeah, Time Attack is in Storm. There's a bunch of like crazy obstacle maps for that.
No.
When will UT come back? I hope like right now.
UT.
But
2K20.
No one should wish for Unreal Tournament. They should just play Shootmania.
This guy's gonna go John Rambo on this guy.
Yeah, brah.
He's just been doing it. See, now I know his strat. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, brah.
Oh, what?
You mean Nick Napier? Just like
Nick
rushing
Napier.
him?
He's just being John Rambo. It's kind of ridiculous.
All right, so
got his bandana on.
Scores 3-3, but
nice
Chabra only has one more defender to get through, and he gets it.
That was nice. That was a good round.
That was nice. Yeah,
Chabra.
2K4 CTF is still active. What about low grav insta-gib at 135 speed?
What
UT 2K4 CTF.
1 million speed.
I played on a team. It was called Our World Now. Own in Unreal Tournament 2K4.
Ah, yes, Own. You guys got these crafty clan names.
Yeah, dude. So it's like I own you, and ownage, and
Onaji.
stuff like that.
Give him a little medicine.
Kuzki is Our World Now still around? That would be insane. I can't even like imagine that. But there was actually a website called UT Gamers, utgamers.com, that my Our World Now own. Anyway, but utgamers.com, it was owned by my High Impact Terror, like clan leader guy. And
High Impact Clan Terror.
High Impact Terror.
Oh, his name was High.
No. His name was
Hit is High Impact Terror.
Hit is High Impact Terror. Yeah.
And it was owned by.
It was owned by a guy named Bluto.
Now, when you say owned,
Like it was his team.
it was his team.
I mean, he was the leader.
He was the leader.
Yeah. And he owned that website, so he at least owned. He did actually own a physical thing too. He owned the website.
I see. Oh wow, we have to win this one, and now they have clock. So this is.
Yep. So you're screwed.
I'm gonna have to play another one, dude. I'm gonna have to just.
If you can play another one, I'm leaving.
He's leaving.
I got things
I don't know
to
how
do.
to shut this thing down.
So this is the last game.
Oh.
You can go home and play.
I go over on the stream.
Don't go over.
Well, I went over.
Oh, did you already?
Well,
If Kuzki gets a successful round here, you're fine.
Over.
You hit a rocket? I saw. You got four. You got four defensive rockets.
Yeah, but I need an attack. You know.
That's not bad.
I got a couple 2 kills.
Oh,
he's AFK.
Clock is AFK. Don't tell anyone. He says LOL while he's playing. Shooter. McGavin.
He's gonna get this.
He is. He is. He got it. You win.
Oh wait, so okay, I had.
I didn't know you were leading.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
you did it!
Yay!
sycknesS
Yay.
and
I'm the one dude without the
Chiabra
attacking.
and Kuzki. Dude, that's okay. You don't need any.
All right.
You don't need attacking rounds to validate yourself, Ryan.
I do need an attacking round. I feel pathetic.
Well, either way, I think we're done. We're gonna.
Are we now?
Go
Get
ahead
off
and
my keyboard.
Go ahead and leave. Leave the match. We'll flip it back over to the other XSplit scene.
Flip it back over. All right, I'll leave.
Okay.
GG's.
GG's, no rees. They don't say that in
GG,
FPS.
no re.
They don't even say GG. Oh yeah, they do.
They
say
do
G.
say G. Well, I don't know.
Well, I've been trying to spread GLHF and GG and all that stuff.
That's just mana
for whatever
right
I play. But like MOBA, still no one will say it. No one says GLHF, and I say it every time.
No one does. Yeah, they really don't.
So let's pull up XSplit.
Let's
Gotta go
pull
the
up
other way.
XSplit.
And then webcam.
Webcam.
Boom. All right. So now I'm sycknesS.
Whoa.
For just a minute here while we wrap up. But thanks very much. Wow.
Thanks very much.
Thanks every much. All the much.
We love you much very.
Every much. Thanks everyone very much for showing up and welcoming sycknesS to the IGN Pro League team. We never even really talked about what you're doing here, by the way.
Yeah, what's up with that?
So we hired Ryan because I was super duper busy planning IPL5 and casting StarCraft and casting Shootmania and making all the videos and writing all the editorials and doing every single thing there is to do for Shootmania. They said, Josh, why don't you just hire some people? I was like, all right, I'll get Ryan and I'll get Golden Boy and I'll get Jason Barbosa. And now I have my team. I have my full team, and they're like, Josh, what are we supposed to do? And I'm like, I don't know.
He's like, I don't know. Just
make some shows and write some stuff and make some videos. You do all the work I was doing, and I'll focus on IPL5. So he's gonna help admin operations. He'll be showing up in some videos now and then. He's got some experience with StarCraft 2 like streams and and YouTube
casting.
and casting.
Wink, wink.
You can cast. You gotta practice. You gotta learn this game.
Oh, I mean, I know the game.
Yeah, you gotta learn more.
I know all the maps. Okay, that's not. I know most of the maps roughly, but I can't say that I know them in and out. But I'm down to play some more.
Yeah, definitely.
You guys gotta play some more too, because sometimes I'll be logging on and there'll only be Euro servers that are available.
We need a stronger North American presence in the public servers, so we can
Elite's
get
fun
better.
Though. It is fun. So I'll probably play some when I get back tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Most definitely.
Excellent.
How much has Golden Boy played this game?
He's played a bit.
You.
So he doesn't have his desktop. He left his desktop in New York.
So he's playing on the console then, huh?
So he's waiting for a super special computer that we talked about, but they don't know about yet.
Special.
Super special computer.
Yeah,
hint.
Special.
Teaser.
Yes.
IPL related computers.
Yes.
But yeah, he's waiting on that so he can get the nice machine. But
right.
That's it for Target Practice episode 6. Thanks very much, for showing up
guys.
and welcoming Ryan.
You're the best.
You'll be seeing more of him throughout the next couple of months and leading into 2013. And that's pretty much it for the show. So please join us again here tomorrow. We're going to be resuming the round of 8 for North American Qualifier number 4. We've got Third Coast versus somebody. We've got, go ahead and click that bracket.
Third Coast, I believe, is
Third
playing
Coast.
Do Not Jump.
Oh, Do Not Jump. So Do Not Jump is like really, 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 really practicing.
Yeah,
and
they've
they basically told me that if they don't beat Third Coast and win the qualifier, that they're going to come anyway for the wild card.
That is awesome.
So that would be really cool. The other match, Less is More, is going to be playing against Asphyxia.
Right.
Yeah, you can go ahead and update that. I'll just put a 2-0. I'm not sure what the actual score was. But less is more versus asphyxia. We'll probably cast that. We'll definitely cast that.
That's going to be, I think, the best. Well, I don't know. That's going to be a close one, I think.
Yeah.
If I had to make, can I make predictions?
Sure.
Is that a thing that I can do?
Yeah.
While I work here, I'm gonna go with asphyxia 2-1 on that.
Okay.
I think Third Coast is gonna beat Do Not Jump 2-0, maybe 2-1. As far as Alpha Males and Fierce, I don't know.
That one's a toss-up.
I would say, yeah, that's
Alpha
close.
Males
That
has
could go
gotten to
either
the
way.
semis pretty consistently, but Fierce is one of those teams that usually runs into the qualifier winner.
Right.
So they definitely have the potential to win. They play well.
They get hurt by the bracket. And then ESP Junior and Nexil.
And I think ESP Junior is a bit stronger, but I thought Resolution was a bit stronger than Nexil too, and then they 2-0'd them. So who knows?
I'm going to give that one to ESP Junior.
They're actually ESP
2-1.
now. Again,
ESP.
Apologies to SEC because
Sorry, guys.
ESP is now Epsilon.
Yes, ESP is now Epsilon.
ESP Junior has
moved up. They don't
moved
need to be Junior anymore.
Right.
Why didn't they try to take ESP Senior? I mean...
Well, you don't need a senior if there's no junior.
Well, I know, but I mean, I'm saying before when there's 2 ESPs.
When ESP already existed, they're like, we're going to be your parents.
Like, oh, okay. So they are ESP number 2.
That's just
so
weird.
they started it after.
Well, they just tagged up. The story goes they just tagged up ESP as like a joke, and then they realized, there's 3 of us anyway. Why don't we just be ESP Junior?
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. So
the more you know.
That's how it goes. But either way, yeah, join us again for the cast tomorrow. That's 6 p.m. Pacific. Once again, we're going to be showing some round of 8 matches. Friday is going to be the conclusion of our final online qualifier for IPL5. Very excited about that.
Who do you guys think is going to win? Can I ask that to the stream?
We'll see if they...
Who's got some predictions for us? Anyone out of the 49 people that are watching?
Someone says with 10% of the rounds done, Josh is calling this match for Fierce. I don't know what that means.
10%.
What does that mean? They're only 10%. Where are you getting that number? I'm so confused.
Banatoli. Explain yourself.
I think Fierce can beat Alpha Males. We'll see, though, if Alpha Males gets back to the semis another time. Election humor. Oh,
yes. Okay. I see what he's... we were just thinking FPS.
Yeah, I was like,
I didn't even
don't
realize
care about
the election was going on.
not at the moment. But that just totally confused me. I thought they started playing already or something. I was like, what is happening?
Is there one round that's finished?
Okay. Well, I expect that MC, Obama Toss, will actually win the election.
You think so?
Still hoping.
The president.
Still holding out.
President Toss.
President Pro Toss. There'd be pylons for everyone.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pylons for everyone.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That's
dude.
his promise.
You can warp in food and stuff.
You can warp in whatever you want.
Wow.
It's pretty awesome.
That would
Pro Toss technology. Just elect MC, Jengmin Chul.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do.
Write him in.
So that's it for the target practice. Again, I said it like the 4th time. Thanks very much. We'll be back tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific. Let's just get up XSplit again. And you know the drill for going offline. All right. I'm going to wave goodbye as he does that.
See you guys. Thanks for having me.
Bye.